Hi, hello, vanakkam. We are at an interesting place in Chennai. This place is called Paati Veedu, which means grandmother's home. This has a concept or theme which specializes on home food, particularly the food you get at your grandmother's place. And even the setup is in such a way that the vessels or the photographs or everything reminds you of your grandmother's home. This place is a vintage bungalow in T.Nagar Chennai converted into a restaurant. So it is filled with a lot of antiques and modern elements. So the place looks so colorful and so bright. I'm sure the food also will be exciting. The menu is a set menu. Either you get a 7-course meal or a 9-course meal or a 5-course meal. Since 7 and 9 are too much, I am going for a 5-course meal. 5-course meal also, it has two different variations. One comes with the rice variant, the other one comes with tiffin. I am very much excited to try both of these course menus. Let's see how they are. Starting the first course, which is Nika Soup or Indian gooseberry soup. It's more or like shorba, the North Indian shorba, but the astringency of this gooseberry or Nalika that stands out. And it's a combination of rasam and shorba. But what I like is the flavor of Indian gooseberry, mainly that astringency. Of course, it has that spice punch and also the chili heat. It's somewhat different from the conventional soup you have, but it's a nice appetizer to start with. In the second course, we have got two dishes. One is this Manatakali vadai. Manatakali is, in English we can say black nightshade berries, which is very good for common cold and flu. There are two vadais, and in between they have spread some chili. They call it malagai tokka. This is a chili condiment they have spread between two vadai. It is so crispy and utterly delicious. This is a kind of crispiness which disintegrates when you bite it. You get slightly the flavor of that Manatakali, because Manatakali, it is somewhat bitter. So you get that mild bitterness, and also the vada is fried to perfection, so it tastes very good. Though they have applied a layer of chili toku in between these vadais, but I am getting a mild hint of that chili toku. It's not overpowering. So good. Such a great Parippu vadai with a twist. That's Manatakali Parippu vadai, and it's amazing. Now this Kara Kolkattai with Puli Mulagai, a very tiny version of Kara Kolkattai. The stuffing inside this Kara Kolkattai is what makes it more attractive or more tasteful. It has that flavor of asaptida. Then this Puli Mulagai, it elevates this Kolkattai experience. This Kara Kolkattai with Puli Mulaga combination is scintillating. The flavor, it's exactly like the one you get at home, be it the Puli Mulaga or the Kolkattai. The flavor is what I like at this place. Each flavor reminds you of what you eat at your Paati Veedu or at your grandmother's place. Finger-lickingly good. I have got the third and fourth course together. The third course is rice and the accompaniments, and the fourth course is curd rice with pickle. So I'll set aside this curd rice and I'll taste it later. So in the third course, I have got a small bowl of rice, and then I have a potato fry, which is urulai varuval. Then I have a kuttu, which is pirkangai or ridge gourd porichakuttu. Then I have this poriyal, which is this plantain stem or banana stem or stalk, a poriyal made out of it. It somewhat looks like usli. They have finely chopped the plantain stem and they have made a poriyal or usli out of it. Then I have a podi sambar and also a tomato rasam. So I'll start with sambar, carve out a portion of this rice and then empty this sambar into this. The portions are very tiny and I think it's manageable. It's not too much, it's not less also. For a moderate eater, these portions are very good. Sambar is loaded with lot of veggies. I'm seeing some carrots and also some pumpkin in it for sambar rice by its own. A spicy sambar, but it's rich at the same time. In the sambar also, I am getting the flavor of asafoetida that is dominating or that is standing out. This sambar is full of flavors and it packs a punch. Now I will immediately jump into this urulai varuval or potato fry. Such a spicy urlakalangu curry or potato fry, it will go very well with any rice, be it sambar rice or rasam rice or even curd rice. This potato varuval is top notch. Now my favorite Vaalithandu poriyal. It's more or less like a usli. As I mentioned earlier, they have finely chopped and made it like a usli. So you get the crunch of this banana stem. At the same time, you get the taste of usli also. And they have drizzled some coconut oil in this. So you get the flavor of coconut oil also in this Vaalithandu poriyal. A lovable dish. This one you can go for refill, such a lovely dish. Then this pirkangai porichakuttu. This is another stuff which reminds you of your grandmother. This is exactly similar to how it is made at home or at your party's house. Along with the lentils or the parupu, in this also I am sensing a bit of coconut oil. So good. All these sides, be it the potato fry or the Vaalithandu poriyal or this kuttu, so brilliant. It's just not about fine dining at a swanky restaurant like this, but the dishes should also be good. Then only you will relish, or it should evoke emotions in you. Both are happening at this place. A very nice meal. Next up is rasam rice. The rasam is somewhat what you get in the Brahmin household, a typical Brahmin rasam. It has less salt, but it has got more of tanginess in it. A pepper-rich rasam. As its name suggests, there is more of tomato. This is takali rasam or tomato rasam. So I find more of tomato in it. Then the flavor of pepper and cumin seeds, that also is coming along. Overall, it's a nice rasam. Though it's not a fiery, peppery rasam, but it's a mild rasam, which you normally have at home. Moving on to the fourth course, curd rice. Somewhat cold. In most of the places, they refrigerate the curd rice. I don't know whether they have done it here also, but I'm feeling that chillness in this rice. But it's quite flavorful. The moment you have a morsel of this, you get that hit of ginger, green chilli, and then mustard seeds in it. In between you get some curry leaves, and that adds to that flavor quotient. Now this pickle. This is manga tokku or mango tokku. So nice. Whatever you had savored at your grandma's place or whatever you want to have again at your grandma's place, all those dishes they are giving here. So I'm happy. the fifth and final course, which has two desserts. One is aval payasam, the other one is parthi pal halwa. I'll start with this aval payasam. It's a payasam made of aval, and also nowadays in most of the payasams they add condensed milk, and in this payasam also I am seeing condensed milk added to it. It is thick, rich and creamy, and it's not overly sweet also. This is the kind of payasam I like. It's not cloying, at the same time you relish and you enjoy the feeling of having a dessert when you end the meal. Now this Paratipal halwa. Normally they make a drink out of Paratipal. Here they have made an halwa. Let me see how it is. Surprisingly it is good. I was thinking how it would be, but it's very smooth. It is pasty. You don't get the chewiness like the other halwas or the chewiness you get in a wheat-based halwa. It is pasty and smooth. This one is somewhat sweeter and the sweetness is on the higher side. So if at all you are having these desserts, first have this aval payasam and then have this paratipal halwa. It is too sweet. This edible camphor, the pachakarpuram and also the cardamom, those flavors make this halwa more enjoyable. I thoroughly enjoyed this meal. Initially I thought how this course meal will be, or how this course meal will work for a South Indian kind of thali or a South Indian kind of meal, but it's perfect. Though the price is expensive, but for this kind of dining experience, especially the super rich fine dining experience, this is worth. Though you cannot have this meal on a regular basis, but once in a while or for special occasions, definitely you can have this meal at Paati Veedu, or this 5-course or 7-course meal at Paati Veedu. 5-course meal itself was very satiating, but if you have a good appetite, you can go for 7 or even 9-course meal. I'm sure you enjoyed this course meal experience at Paati Veedu along with me. Thanks very much for staying with me all this while. Till I come up with the next one, stay healthy, stay happy, stay safe. Remember to subscribe. Bye.